Hey, remember when Donald Trump promised economic greatness when he became president again? About that. Once again this week, the Dow had one of the worst single day drops of Trump's entire presidency. And the Dow Jones Industrial Average is now on track for the worst April performance since 1932. Not since 2008, not since the dot-com crash of the 90s, 1932, Great Depression. It's not just the Dow, the S&P 500's performance since Donald Trump's second inauguration, also the worst of any president this far in, going all the way back to 1928. No one has done it worse. Why is this happening? Because Trump took forget about a hammer, not a little mallet. Trump took a sledgehammer to trade policy, and now markets are calling it what it is, a complete failure. Wall Street doesn't buy Trump's claim that the chaotic tariffs will bring everybody to the table. Corporate earnings are expected to tank because of the tariffs. Executives are openly warning that the economic damage is real and getting worse. And Trump is now floating the idea of firing Fed Chair Jerome Powell again, because, of course, that's what you want during a market panic. Fire the chair of the Federal Reserve. And even the usual safety nets are starting to collapse. When stocks tank, normally investors move into safe assets like government bonds, which brings up the price of the bonds. Bond prices are falling too. The dollar is dropping. Gold is skyrocketing. The fear index, VIX, is staying very high. And the kicker is that retail investor sentiment is the most negative it's been since that data started getting collected in 1987. I was only 30 years old back then. 8 straight weeks of the market is going to crash from regular investors. Now, think back to 2016. In 2016, markets shot up after Trump's win. Wall Street bet on tax cuts. Wall Street bet on deregulation, which would help corporate profits, or so it was believed. Fast forward to today, and it's very different. They got the cuts, but they got chaos. They got the cuts last time, and this time they're getting chaos. The trade wars and the political purges and the threats to the Fed and the uncertainty have wiped out the optimism, and investors are now seeing what I've been saying all along. Trump is an agent of chaos. Economies don't like chaos. One investment firm put it very succinctly. It's impossible to commit capital to an economy that is unstable and unknowable because of the policy structure. Translation: no one knows what the hell Trump is going to do. No one even knows what the next problem is going to be. So when Trump talks about a booming economy, remember that he's competing with Herbert Hoover for the worst April in stock market history. And Hoover didn't even have Truth Central. All right. Authoritarian regimes don't do well with markets. This is a historical reality. Markets like stability. They like the rule of law. They like independent institutions able to make the best decision with the data they have without political coercion. Trump has blown all of that up, especially the independence of the Federal Reserve. Markets aren't confused. They're saying, we don't trust this guy. And it's sort of that phrase, the beatings will continue until the morale improves. That seems to be Trump's approach here, and it's not working very well. If you're like me, you may have found yourself standing in front of a massive wall of wine at the grocery store, clueless and unsure what to pick. Thankfully, I found a better way, and that's Naked Wines. Our sponsor, Naked Wines, just connects you directly with the best independent winemakers in the world, brings award-winning wines right to your doorstep. I recently cracked open a bottle from Naked Wines, and it was great. No distractions, no screens, just a great glass of wine and unwinding at home. My girlfriend prefers the red wine. I prefer the white wine. Naked Wines makes it easy to split a box between the two, and the prices are unbeatable because they remove those retail middlemen, and it lets the winemaker offer high quality wines at up to 60% off typical prices. Everybody wins. The independent wineries thrive, and you get great wine without breaking the bank. No membership fee, no commitment, You can pause or cancel at any time. Easy, stress-free wine shopping. Now's your chance to try Naked Wines yourself. Head on over to nakedwines.com/Pacman, click enter voucher, and use my code Pacman for both the code and the password. You'll get 6 bottles of delicious wine for just $39.99, including shipping. That is $100 off your first 6 bottles.